Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name's Noel and I review and unbox subscription boxes here on my channel. And before we get started, I just want to say today is my 5-year anniversary of starting my unboxing channel here on YouTube. We have come so far, so thank you for everyone who has been a part of our Nobot community. If you are brand new to the channel, welcome, but we have done a lot together, including having our own private Facebook group. We have our own awards. We have our own book club. I've gone from posting maybe 2 or 3 times a month to every single day. We have our Adventures with Noel series where we open advent calendars day by day in December, so stay tuned for that if you have enjoyed that for the past couple of years. But again, thank you so much, especially to those of you who have been with me from the beginning. There was definitely about 1.5 years there where I know a lot of us were spending a little bit more time online than we might normally, and even as we've all gotten back into our different or daily routines, a lot of you have stayed with me and continue to watch these videos. So again, thank you from the bottom of my heart. I wanted to make sure that I had a great quarterly lifestyle box because honestly, that's kind of my favorite sort of box here on the channel these days. And we do. It is not one that is sent to me for review though. It is the Jillybox, which is put together each quarter by a sort of TV personality, I would say, Jillian Harris, and it is not actually a subscription box, so it's a little bit different from what I usually do here on the channel. I am on what they call their insiders list, so each quarter I am anxiously waiting to see if I'm selected to purchase a box. The boxes are $1.99 Canadian. That does include the shipping, I believe, so that brings it down to a little under $150 US. I think the value is phenomenal. It is totally a mystery box though. Sometimes there's an apparel item and you just basically tell them your size, but honestly sometimes you have to guess. I know that this particular season that is not the case. It is something that's a little bit more like one size fits all, which I'm kind of excited about, but let's go ahead and get into it. I do not have any affiliate links for you or anything. I would love to be on their affiliate list if they have one day, but until then, I will just be an insider like I know a lot of you are. There are a few people who are like early adopters who do actually get this sent to them automatically every season, and I'm very jealous of them, but that kind of goes to show you that, you know, if you see a new subscription box, it's popping up and it looks interesting, it might be worth being on that list of first subscribers. All right, so inside here is a picture of the lovely Jillian. She always does a nice product booklet that tells us all about the different brands. It's kind of like a little mini magazine. You can even do an unboxing with her. They tell us about the different causes that they support each time around. There's usually a recipe. This time around that looks delicious, a white chocolate matcha overnight oats. I'm not an overnight oat person, but that sounds like one that's worth trying. And then each of the products has their own little section where they tell us the prices, they tell us where to find more. There are always add-ons. Now those are not secret, obviously. When you are purchasing the box, again, if you are selected, you have the opportunity for the add-ons. They give you a heads up so you are ready for it when you are making that purchase. I'm always tempted by them, but since this is a box that I pay for out of pocket and it is a kind of pricey one, I've never actually taken the leap to get the add-on. But this time around they had a candle, they had a cloud humidifier, a display jewelry box, this really nice quilt. I was tempted by that, as well as this really cute throw pillow. They also had some beauty items, and I did see an email recently that they are starting their own beauty box. I probably won't be purchasing that and reviewing it here on the channel just because I don't do a ton of beauty, but I do think it's kind of cool that they're diversifying, so they must be doing well. And then there's even some articles here like, so how to time block like the team Jillybox. So this is actually what my Outlook calendar really looks like, although in brighter colors, but it is very busy, and I do find that it's very helpful to block out time to sort of recoup in between all of those meetings you have throughout the day. I definitely sometimes am a little bit, I don't give myself enough time when I'm leaping from, you know, YouTube filming to YouTube photography to my regular work to teaching yoga. I need to give myself a little more breathing room and be a little more realistic, but you know, baby steps. Let's see what it says as our intro. It says, are you ready for a refresh? This edition of the Jillybox is about refreshing your space for a soft autumn, one of peaceful moments, inner calm, and little luxuries. With the changing of the seasons and the dwindling sunlight, let's set intentions together, get organized, and prioritize ourselves. All right, that all sounds good to me. Let me skip ahead. It says, each product in this box was thoughtfully selected to help you refresh 3 core areas of your life: your space, your style, and your habits. Whether it's picking a healthier snack on the drive from school to soccer practice or finding new hacks for getting organized, I hope this box inspires you to make the little changes and updates you've wished to make in your everyday life. So I am still celebrating the fact that I got through a pretty solid closet clean out and dresser clean out. But now I'm seeing other spaces in my house and in my life where I need to do some serious spring or fall cleaning, I guess. But you know, baby steps once again. All right, let's go ahead and get into the box, which, let me see if I can hold it up for you again. All kinds of goodies in there, pretty big box, so I'm going to put it down here beside me, but let me see if I can find it. It says that they are giving back $2 Canadian per box to support Mamas for Mamas, which is a charitable organization dedicated to supporting mothers and caregivers in need across Canada, and Backpack Buddies. So it looks like that is to help prevent food insecurity. Their priority is providing food to children that is familiar and that they can easily prepare to ensure they get through the weekend without going hungry if they're not in school and getting fed there. All right, so the first item I see, this is, I believe I've already seen what this is. So yeah, this is the Evelina Beauty Signature Brush Collection. It has a value of $55 Canadian, and it does come in this nice little pouch. So let me see, I'll have to do some of the conversions for you all. So 55 Canadian would be about $40 US, which is reasonable. So I am not usually personally a fan of when they do collabs and it says that it's for the Jillybox, just because, as is the case with a lot of luxury boxes where you're spending over $100, sometimes there are items that I either don't need or that are not my particular style that I would like to re-gift people. And even though I did pay for this, and even when I am getting boxes gifted to me for review, I don't always like people to think that it's just something that I would otherwise be discarding because it came from a subscription box, or that for some reason it doesn't have as high of a value. So I understand when boxes like to co-brand and when they like to show that it is a collaboration or maybe an exclusive item that has been made just for the box. But for me, it doesn't cheapen it so much as make it seem like an off-strand, like an off-brand product, like an outlet version of it for some reason. And so it almost like devalues the product, even though I know that it is a quality product, and I get that they're trying to celebrate the collaboration and the exclusivity of it. But you guys let me know what you think about things that say co-branded. It is pretty subtle that it says for the Jillybox, then it has this like faux Saffiano plaid leather. It is one of those pouches that is a little bit harder to get into for these full-length brushes. It says, when was the last time you updated your makeup brush collection? Yeah, I thought so. This season we wanted to bring you 4 stunning brushes, custom designed for the box. Powder, blush, eyeshadow, and liner brushes, all labeled for ease of use. The compact pouch it comes in was also custom designed by Team Jillybox and is great as an on-the-go makeup bag. I'm so happy to be working with Evelina Beauty again and to be expanding your makeup collection. So I guess, oh, even the brushes themselves do say Evelina Beauty for the Jillybox. So not necessary to me, I don't know, but they are pretty. They all came in their own little looks like chopsticks, right? Doesn't it look like disposable chopsticks? But here are the brushes, and yes, they do have like a nice neutral handle, but they do say like eyeshadow on the corner for you to remind yourself which ones we use for which, and they are pretty soft. Let's see. So we have our powder, blush, and then of course our eyeshadow there on the end, and then liner is this nice little flat one there. So it is a nice, I could use some more makeup brushes, I will admit, so that's a nice item. The plaid is not like, sometimes they have kind of like a cottagecore vibe to this box, which is not me, but I do generally like this box quite a bit. I know, some of you are gonna be like, well, why do you get it? Because part of it is the fun of seeing if you make it on the list every quarter, I'll be honest. This is from Laid Back Snacks. Now this is a brand that I've definitely gotten from Hugh Get in a Box, which is another favorite Canadian, now one-time box creator or curator. This has a value of $7 Canadian. It's their honey habaneros, which I have had before. They are delicious. Honey-coated nut mix. We absolutely love that. Staying fueled throughout the day is imperative to thinking clearly, but choosing healthy snacks is key to avoiding the midday sugar crash. We've included the honey habanero nut mix this season to inspire you to refresh your habits and make the most loving choices for your body. Plus, if you're a business owner, you can sign up for their subscription to always have the office snack drawer stocked with yummy, healthy, health-conscious bites. Jillybox's headquarters snack drawer will definitely be stocked this fall. That's cool to have a subscription for your office or even your home if you have a lot of snackers in your family. All right, I'm trying to make, wow, this is really big. Look at these palms. For a second, I thought it was a sun hat, and I was like, well, that's out of season. This is the fall box, but I do love the creams. I do like a little palm. So this is from Twig and Tassel. It is their taupe palm basket. It's the size large. So I love that they included this. I don't know if I can pull this off, honestly, but this is I'm impressed that they were able to pack this in this box, and I don't know if my nails are going to be able to untie it. So I might actually have to, snip it. So this has a value of $52 Canadian. This custom palm basket makes storing blankets and pillows chic. It beautifully complements the previous Twig and Tassel basket featured in the winter 2021 Jillybox. I don't remember if I got that one. That might have been before I was selected. With the gorgeous taupe hue. We kept our first Twig and Tassel basket in Annie's room, but they look so fantastic in the living room that now we have them out, styled on the shelves next to our fireplace. Whether you live in a large or small space, these are great for tidying up the look of your living space in style. So I'm trying to see if it's actually round or if it's, yeah, it is actually round. Woo, it's big. I'm so impressed that they were able to pack this in the box. I think this would also look good as, you know, for a plant. If you have a big indoor plant, like a big rubber tree, that could look cool as well. It does need a little bit of shaping. I might get it a little bit damp, just like a regular basket, to make sure that it's shaped properly. But I love those pom-pom details, and look at how much space is in there. So yes, you could definitely use that as a magazine rack or stuff some blankets in it, probably rolled up. I'm just gonna have to stretch it back out and into shape. But I like that it is collapsible, as they showed us in their packing, so that I can put it away when I don't necessarily need it. All right, we have something from Wild Flicker. I was like, Flinker? So this is their clothesline linen spray, 250 milliliters. I do love a good linen spray, especially if it smells like fresh laundry. So this has a value of $19 Canadian. Ever since I worked in a high-end home decor store in my early 20s, I've become passionate about linen spray. Just ask Justin. You can find bottles all over the house. I got to know Wild Flicker in 2020 when they sent me candles to try, and have continued to enjoy their products ever since. If you have guests coming over, give your spray a quick spritz for a fresh scent. Let's go ahead and give it a sniff. So I'm just, instead of spraying everything, oh, it does smell like fresh laundry. It kind of has, I mean, it smells like laundry detergent in that fresh and lovely way. So I'm into that. So that is perfect to have your linens smell freshly laundered. This, I think, is the super high value item. So they did kind of give us that as a teaser, saying that it was the highest valued item I think they've ever had in a Jillybox. This is in this very lovely container. It's Larson & Jennings for the Jillybox, but then look at this storage box. So I'm trying to get it off. I'm having trouble with my unboxings. You'd think after 5 years I'd be a little better. This is lovely though. Really classy. It's the Boyfriend Mixed Metal Watch. So this is what they did in lieu of a big high-end apparel item this time around. So nice box that you could definitely keep this on your dresser if you want to display it. So I'm trying to see what this is. If there's nothing truly chicer than a watch. When I saw Shay sporting a similar Larson & Jennings watch around at a photo shoot, I was so taken aback by how stunning it looked. So it was kind of flipped around, so I wanted to reflip it so you guys can see how gorgeous it is. The mixed metals were such an interesting style, and it makes it great for folks who can't decide between gold or silver with their jewelry. We've featured Larson & Jennings previously with a round face watch in gold, silver, and rose gold colors. This one offers you a distinctly different look. Plus, we decided to include a tool with your watch to enable you to adjust the size yourself. So that's what was missing from here, and I'm assuming that this is going to allow me to adjust the links. I'm guessing that's what that is. So I've never seen this before, but that is great that I don't have to take it to a jeweler to adjust the links. Oh, this is a really handy dandy tool. I don't know how it works, but eventually I will have to figure it out, because usually I do have to adjust the links on watches like that. But that is really stunning, really, really beautiful. You guys, I'm going to be honest with you. I know you can hear the sirens in the background, but I've already had to restart this video like several times. So we're just going to let it roll. But this is so pretty. All right, so that's one of those other things that I've learned over the years. Sometimes you pick your battles on the sound, since I don't edit my videos even 5 years later. I really like that. I haven't worn a watch in a long time. I know a lot of us just go with our phones, but I do think that this is a really nice look. And even though it's a boyfriend watch, I feel like it has an elegance to it. I just have to see if I can open it. I haven't used a clasp like this in a long time, so I'm trying to see where to pop it open. And I don't want to break it, of course, so I'll have to play around with it a little bit more, but I think that's a really, really pretty watch. So I'm very happy with that. It's like a work anniversary gift, right? When people get watches for their work anniversary. Let me see if I can pop this open. I'm just kind of like nervous about it, like I said. So opening it up, it should open pretty easily, but it's not. Let's see, can I open this? You guys, if I break a nail on camera, that'll just be such a bummer. So, but we'll play with it later. I'm sure I'll get it. As soon as I'm done with this video is when it'll pop right open. All right, this is, it says Bia Skin. So obviously some skincare. So this was probably a brand that they might be featuring in one of their beauty boxes. So this has a value of $50. That's pretty crazy, you guys. When we do the math on this, this is going to be a really high value box for the $1.99 Canadian that I paid. So, oh, we have some spillage. That is a little bit of a bummer. So I'm sure it was sealed before. It doesn't look like it got all over the box though, so maybe it's not too bad. This is their whipped body cream. Like I said, value of $50. When I say I'm obsessed with this body lotion, seriously, oh gosh. So it did have like a cover to it on the inside of the lid. It looks rich and luxurious. I'm just a little bit bummed about it being open a bit. It says, I love lathering my body with this lotion after stepping out of the shower or putting some on my body for an extra glow on date night. The texture is so velvety and luxurious, and the scent is very moody and sexy. I know you're all gonna love it. Plus it's made in Canada, which is all the more reason to adore it. So yeah, that little bit of spillage is a bummer. Oh, it smells really, it kind of smells like frosting. Not super sugary, but definitely there is some sweetness to it. I was kind of like from the color expecting it to look a little bit more, I don't know, or smell a little earthier. So it was 6 ounces. It does have a lovely texture. It does look like a lovely jar, but I'm gonna have to clean that up and decide whether or not I'm gonna use it. It's not to me something that's worth, I mean, $50 is a pretty high value, but it's not to me something that's worth like reaching out to them. Also, I've been sitting on this box for a little while. So we do have another home decor item to open, and then maybe I'll fiddle with that watch a little bit more, but this one might take me a second to open up. This is their Jardin Domaine Home LED scalloped lamp. It's the fawn and antique white. This is the second highest valued item in the whole box at $118 Canadian. That is pretty hefty. So this is a little line drawing of it, so you get a little preview. Okay, let me see if I can open this up. I like that it's LED, which means that it might be battery operated, because they're showing it in this image and it doesn't seem to have a cord. We got that sort of accent lamp in my Trove box, see, and it's also made for the Jillybox, but of course it doesn't say it on the lamp, it just says it in the instructions. Oh no, there is a cord. I think it's a charging cord. Everything comes with a charging cord these days, doesn't it? So yes, here's a charging cord, of course, the ubiquitous charging cord. I do like that it's nice and neutral. The one that I got from my Trove box a couple seasons ago is beautiful. Hopefully you guys snap that up. And it's a little bit smaller, but it has the cord. You can use, oh, look, it just turned on. It says the home decor piece you didn't know you needed. This versatile lamp looks adorable on your bedside table. Oh my gosh, that's so fun. I don't know how to turn it off now though. How did I activate that? Oh, there's a power button on the top. Does that, oh, that's so cool. I love that. The home decor piece you didn't know you needed. This versatile lamp looks adorable on your bedside table, in an office, or even styled on a shelf. It's dimmable and comes with a USB-C to A cord for charging, but can be used wirelessly. We custom designed the delicate scalloped edges and 2 colorways. There's fawn or antique white, so I got fawn. I'm actually happy with the cream, but I would have been happy with white as well. And Jardin Domaine even custom designed the recyclable packaging it comes in. Our team has been testing and using this lamp for a year, and we're so excited for you all to enjoy it finally. I thought I wasn't gonna like this. I thought it looked a little like silly with the little scalloped edges, the metal, but it feels really well made. It's got weight in its base quite a bit. It has a rubberized base. Here's the little very discreet charging port, but the fact that there's no like switch, and you can see there's like a little, so you get the glow from the bottom as well. Let's see. Oh, isn't that cool, you guys? So you never know. Sometimes the thing that you think you're like, is the really cool thing. So I definitely love this lamp. I think that is awesome. I also really love the watch, even though I can't quite open it yet and I might have to sacrifice a nail. The laid back snacks nut mix, absolutely love that. The linen spray, really lovely scent. The body cream, I'm so bummed that it's open, but I'll probably still use it, honestly. This is totally my style. I absolutely love it. It's like got a little bit of whimsy, but it's also very simple. And then finally, the brush set. Like, if my only qualm is some very subtle branding on an item in a box, I have bigger problems than that. So this was a great box for me to open, I think, on my anniversary. So thank you so much for being here. Like I said, the Jillybox, if you are interested in trying it out, it is a total mystery every quarter, but I think it is well worth the cost. So get your name on the insiders list, and then hopefully you'll be getting those emails where they tell you in advance, like, when the date is coming and when you should be checking all your folders in your email to get that important message. And I will say, I think it's now been probably 6 boxes that I have been on the list for. So I'm always very, very happy to receive that email. And I'm very, very happy to see all of you in the comments or over in the Facebook group. And I'll see you soon in my next unboxing.